Students, so now first of all let us revise what all you have studied. In semiconductor electronics, I think by this time you would have been well versed with energy band diagram and how materials are classified into conductors, insulators and semiconductors, and then types of semiconductors, where you had intrinsic semiconductor, which is called as pure form, and extrinsic semiconductor, where based upon the dopant it was again classified into p type and n type, where we have come across what are the majority carriers are and what are the minority carriers, what will be the number of holes and electrons in every type. Okay, so now after that, in the last class you have studied about junction diode. What is a diode? Is nothing but when a p type and n type are fused. So what happens when those both type of extrinsic semiconductor are fused is that it has a depletion region, it forms a depletion region, because of which there is an potential barrier which has to be overcome by an external energy that you supply, which is an electric field. That is what is called as biasing. So based on biasing, there are two kinds of biasing: forward bias and reverse bias. So forward bias says that p type is connected to positive and n type is connected to negative end of the battery. So here current is due to majority carriers, and what happens there is that there is an increase of current after once it has crossed the potential barrier, and then it starts increasing rapidly. Next one was a reverse bias. So what happened in a reverse bias is that current is due to only minority carriers. So there what happens is actually the current is a very feeble current which attains a saturation after certain increase of voltage. So that is what you have learnt in your last class. Now how or where diodes are used. The usage of diode. First usage, that it was used as a switch, and the second usage is nothing but called as rectification. It is used as rectifiers. What's the meaning of rectification is, it's a process in which alternating current is converted into direct current. What's the meaning of alternating current is where its increase of voltage will be there and it decreases, it reaches zero, and negative cycle of it will also be there, it reaches zero. So this kind of current is what is called as alternating current, that is converted into direct current. That is what is called as rectification is. Again there are two kinds of rectifiers: half wave rectifier and full wave rectifier. Now what is this half wave rectifier is? Here you have an input signal. Input is an AC input given through a transformer. This sign says about that it is an transformer. So what does the circuit has is that it has an input signal which is given through a transformer, and then it is given to a diode. This is what the diode is, where this bigger end says it is positive p type and this smaller line says it is n type. And then you need to draw what is the output is. That output is drawn across this resistor, which is R, and these are the plus and minus voltage. So this is what a circuit diagram of half wave rectifier. So now let us know what happens actually when input is given. Now either it will read or it will reproduce only the positive cycles of the input or only negative cycles, because nothing, it's only one diode, where first imagine that the current is given like this, where it turns into a forward bias. During the positive cycle what happens is input passes through A and it becomes a forward bias, that is P is given to positive and N is given to negative, so it can conduct, and once it increases and then it decreases, that's it. After that it has become 0. After that, what has happened now is this diode is a forward bias where it can conduct, but during the negative cycle what happens is that it cannot conduct. Why? Because it turns into a reverse biased. So current which is flowing through the resistor RL, that time the current which is drawn across the RL gives you the output. Now when negative half cycle, during the negative half cycle what has happened is that the positive and negative charges have interchanged itself, where there it was positive terminal at A and negative terminal at B, but here negative terminal at A and positive terminal at B. So it turns into a reverse biased, naturally it cannot conduct. So what happens is that you will not have an negative cycle of the AC input is. So output is not a steady DC voltage. It will give you one pulsating wave. And so now I need to calculate what is its efficiency is. Efficiency is given by output by input. Output is a DC power and the input is the AC power, where it was found only it to be 40.6%. That is only half of the input was being able to be produced. So hence it is called as half wave rectifier. It is very simple also, children. It consists of a transformer, a diode and a resistor. So diode can conduct only when during an positive cycle, that is only when once it is forward biased. During reverse bias it cannot conduct, so there is no current. Hence it can produce only half of it input is. Now moving on to the next one, which is full wave rectifier. If you have understood half wave rectifier, full wave rectifier is even more easier. Now the next type of rectifier, which is full wave rectifier. If you have understood half wave rectifier, full wave rectifier is easier, children. Nothing, it is double. There it was only one diode which was used, but here there is two diodes. There are two diodes D1 and D2 which are used. Otherwise it's the same, where input is given through the transformer. So this diagram, there are inductors drawn and you have two lines. It says that it's an inductor, and to one end of the transformer D1 diode is connected and to the other end D2 diode is connected, and then you have a resistor across through which the output is drawn. It's all the same, but where lies the difference is that you have something here. Can you see here? You have a line from C which is there in the center of the transformer, and that is taken to the negative end of the, or it is connected through the load resistor. Then here you can find a few things. Here I have drawn a dot. What does that say is that it's a junction. There is a connection there, and that junction is given to grounding. But here I have drawn something like this which says that there is no connection. That says from C directly it is given to the resistor. Okay, what is this called as? It is called as central tapping. What's the meaning of central tapping is it is given only to a grounding, isn't it? So this is taken like something called as zero. Whenever this is positive, the C point will become 0 and N will become negative. Then when it is reversed, what happens is this becomes positive, N becomes positive, C becomes 0 and M becomes negative. So both the diodes, either in the first cycle D1 will conduct and give you the current. Then during the negative cycle what happens is D1 will not conduct but D2 will conduct. So when D2 is will be able to conduct, then what happens? Then that negative cycle is also reduced. So here what does it consist of is, it consists of two PN junction diodes. I said something called as central tapping, which will be turning it into 0. You have both positive and negative half cycles of AC input will pass through the full wave rectifier, and then output voltage is drawn across the RL. Okay. So now here in the full wave rectifier, it has both positive half cycle and negative half cycle. So what happens in a positive half cycle is M is at negative and G is at 0 and N is at negative. M positive, N negative and G 0. So here D1 is forward biased. So hence current will flow through the conductor, and then that this is what the path of flow is, M D1 A G C. So voltage is given out through the direction which is in the direction of G to C. So when negative half cycle takes place, it is just opposite, where N will be positive and M will be negative. Again G is 0. But here what happens? D1 becomes reverse biased, but D2 becomes forward biased. So current will be passing through D2, and hence the voltage across RL, but voltage across the RL is in the same direction of the same G to C. So hence output is given as 81.2%. What is this meaning is that only because of this, the same direction is because of which you have the current being produced only in the positive cycles. The negative cycle is produced but in the same direction of the positive. You will not have any negative voltage here in the full wave rectifier.